Programme and pre-show notes to accompany the film Cuckoo by Candoco Dance Company. Time is passing, that we can rely on. Time flies, drags, suspends. Time heals, wears us down. We waste time, chase time, cherish time. It leaves its mark. Cuckoo is a new visually striking and playful dance film from Candoco Dance Company, inspired by a bespoke prosthetic leg created by Sophie de Oliveira Barata of the Alternative Limb Project for dancer Welly O'Brien. This unique limb is carved from cherry wood and features a working cuckoo clock and pendulum. This short choreography for camera is a reflection of our changing experience of time passing, set to a poetic musical score by Jules Maxwell. Cuckoo is co-produced by Sadler and Candoco Dance Company and made in collaboration with the Alternative Limb Project. The film is 4 minutes long and made up of a series of beautiful images and movements by dancer Welly O'Brien, caught at different camera angles, flickering between the use of coloured and monochrome images against the unique backdrop of the tanks. The tanks are located in the basement of the Tate Modern Art Gallery in London. They were previously used to store oil when the gallery was a power station. These huge circular spaces in the foundations of the Volantovic building have kept their rough industrial feel. These raw industrial subterranean spaces, each measuring over 30 metres across and 7 metres high, are the world's first museum galleries permanently dedicated to exhibiting live art, performance, installation and film. The space is empty for the film, and its interesting concrete pillars, their shadows and the sweeping circular concrete staircase above provide an exciting space for the camera to capture different light, shapes and angles to play with throughout the piece. Welly O'Brien met Candoco in 1994 and later embarked on an apprenticeship with the company. In the year 2000, she joined as a full-time dancer, leaving after 4 years to have a family. Since this time, she's freelanced with Candoco and numerous companies, performing and executing education work in the UK and internationally. She's appeared on TV in Channel 4's Oda Rio and Superhumans adverts. Welly is strikingly beautiful. She has white blonde hair worn clipped up at the front with soft waves hanging loose, finishing at the bottom of her long neck. She has high cheekbones, arched eyebrows and a porcelain complexion. Welly's right leg finishes 2/3 down her thigh. She has a slim physique and long elongated spine. During the piece she is wearing a closely fitted tailored beige wool waistcoat with a silk back and a deep V-neck line buttoned down the front. Her arms are bare. She has short tailored black shorts on over black tights on her left leg and covering her shortened right leg. At the beginning of the piece she sat down and scoots on her bottom, using her arms and left leg to propel her across the floor towards the prosthetic leg, which is at first a blurry image at the front of the camera shot. It comes into focus as Welly scoots past it and behind one of the huge concrete pillars defining the space. Other than her tights covering her left foot, she only wears a bespoke matching heel tan-coloured leather shoe when she's wearing the prosthetic limb. The bespoke prosthetic limb, made especially for Welly, is in itself a stunning piece of artwork and craftsmanship. The piece moves swiftly from shot to shot, so it is extremely difficult to paint an accurate visual picture with words during the short film that does it justice. The sleek leg is carved out of a light-coloured cherry wood. Its contours are smooth and perfectly balanced next to Welly's left leg when she is wearing it. Starting at the bottom is a laced-up shoe carved out of the piece of cherry wood, with the detailed crossing of the laces and 2-inch heel with hourglass curved sides. Travelling upwards, the slim ankle of the leg is a perfect match to Welly's left leg. The ankle of the bespoke leg has a beautiful oval shape carved out and pattern round the edges, allowing us to see it as hollow. In the shin, the space and shape of a shoe print is carved out of the front and back, and in this space is the brass pendulum which keeps time for the cuckoo clock and continues to swing from side to side throughout the whole piece, even when the leg is suspended upside down against the wall and Welly creates an arc with both legs. Above the pendulum sits a brass bell encased in a black metal shell. The contours of the leg continues to mirror Welly's, going slightly in as it meets the kneecap. The kneecap appears to be a solid structure, However, it's actually got two rounded doors that open outwards, allowing the small, perfectly formed wooden cuckoo to pop in and out when the clock chimes. The knee is hinged and fully functional to bend while allowing Welly to walk in the leg naturally. The brass clock face sits in the lower thigh, framed by more carving round the edges. Welly's own right thigh sits in the top of the leg. Cuckoo is a co-creation by Charlotte Derbyshire, Sophie de Oliveira Barata, Welly O'Brien, Sarah Vaughan-Jones. Directed by Charlotte Derbyshire and Sophie de Oliveira Barata. Dancer Welly O'Brien. Filmmaker and editor Sarah Vaughan-Jones. Composer Jules Maxwell. Production manager Phil Webb. Producer Ellie Douglas Allen. With thanks to Tate Modern. Bespoke alternative limb led by Sophie de Oliveira Barata. Woodcarver Sam Rudman. Prosthetist Chris Parsons. Electronics Rory Thompson. Metalworker Sadie Clayton, with thanks to John Downey and Bill Bruce. Co-produced by Sadler's Wells and Candoco Dance Company. With audio description by Talking Theatre.